So if you have properties to sell to real estate investors, but you don't have a buyer's list yet, you're wondering, how do I get this out to all the real estate investors in Kansas City? One thing you can do is borrow the MAREI email list, the social media list, and get it posted on our properties, on our website. So this is our public facing website. In resources, we have a property link. Let's see, where is that at? Properties for sale, which takes you basically to our private members only website. It has the property page. This is what houses all of the properties. It houses all of our free websites we offer our members. It's where you log in for your membership, where you log in and register for events. So this is mareimember.com. You'll find I'm working from a Word document that has links. And if you wanted to follow along or get all these links, so you don't need to go try to read the little tiny text what's up here in the menu bar, you can download that Word document from Dropbox in the comments. I'm going to try to go all the way through this, and then at the end, I'm going to jump over and look at questions and comments on Facebook, because I can't quite follow Facebook and talk here through the websites that I'm showing you. So I will try to catch comments, although this wasn't a planned live event on Zoom. So quite possibly nobody's watching this live. You might be watching the replay. So if you have questions, leave comments. I will get them for you throughout the week. So we're starting here at mareimember.com. These are all tools that as a member of MAREI, you have access to. There's several other RIAs here in the group or in the metro, in the region, that use the same platform we do. So when I'm talking about the free websites and how they work the same for a few other RIAs. So if we look at, let's see, where am I at? I'm still on the same page. So let's go here. If we look at Landlords of Johnson County, they have the same platform, the same properties. If we look at our website, I didn't click on property list. We have all these properties. We also have the Joplin area RIA. They love to tell us that they have cookies. The Joplin area RIA. Notice this property is on the Joplin area RIA. This is a property we're going to talk about throughout the day, throughout this presentation. It's on our website, which is where it was posted, and another RIA's website where it was posted. And the Joplin area RIA lets properties in the region post. So she didn't post this on the Joplin RIA. She posted it on ours, and it ended up here. What else do we have? Wichita RIA has the same platform, and the Springfield RIA also has the same platform. So when you list properties, where do they go? You create your free website, you push your property out on our website. Those are some places it's going to show up. Our website, see if I can get the right one. There's a lot of them here, all with the same logo. So it's going to show up on our website. It could show up on a few other RIA's websites. It's also going to go to our private Facebook group, which is also a place that you could post properties. You just need to request to be a member of our private Facebook group. To do that, you're going to find, if you come here, it's going to say join instead of invite. You can click join. It's going to have a few questions. We require you to answer those questions. Then we require you to agree to rules. Then you can post. What are our rules? Well, we have quite a few rules around different things, basically. So when people do the wrong thing, we can tell them what they're breaking, why we don't like their post. But if you're marketing a property, it must be an investment property. It must be in our area. It must include an address, or at bare minimum cross streets, or like 12XX Brown Street. We need a city. We need a state. Give us details: bedrooms, bathrooms, price, style, some description of the property, repairs. The more you can share, the better. Upload a few photos or a video if you have them, or a flyer. You can link in your text to another site that has a lot of photos, or like a Google Drive with a lot of photos. You need to own the property or be the listing agent, a realtor listing the property. Or if you're a wholesaler, you need to tell us how you're doing, that you're a wholesaler, that you're assigning the contract, you're double closing. Tell us your relationship to the property. If you have no relationship to the property, you're just posting a property on behalf of a friend, please don't post it. That's not allowed. And tell us the best way to reach you. We look at a lot of posts and they say, please call me, but there's no phone number. Please email me. There's no email. Or private message me, comment, whatever the best way to reach you, let them know. And if you say the best way to reach me is phone, please give us a phone. There was a post just today that it said, please call me or text me, but we didn't know how to do that. So that is our rules, and you can come in here, join the group, post properties. Then we have, I'm going to go to the announcement section. So if you're on our website and you click on featured, I've already uploaded this, that pulls you into our announcement section, and we've got some featured posts here. And I want to go to the one that's all about buyers. Here we go. This is our buyers list. Now, it's not a downloadable list in an Excel spreadsheet that you can go upload. It's going to take you a minute to go through all the comments, but you can, if you don't have a buyer's list, this is where I would start, and you can go through and you can see who buys what. I will give you a little tip that the more information they put on exactly what they're looking for and how to reach them, the more likely they are to be a legitimate buyer and not just somebody fishing for leads that they can get a property and then go market it to somebody else. We don't like daisy chains here in Kansas City. I can tell you, for instance, many years ago, I was selling, I don't know, a package of like 30, 40 properties, I don't remember. And I was getting all kinds of people that were stealing my marketing and then emailing it out, trying to sell it for more than what I was selling it for. Came across my desk, somebody was trying to sell it to me, and I'm like, hey, these are my properties, you can't market them. So make sure that you have legitimate right to market them, but the people that have specifics are going to be more legitimate, just to give you some ideas there. All right, so what do we have next? This is our private for members only. So the last group we were talking about and we were looking at, when you create a post in that group, you have to wait for an admin to approve it. We have over 13,000 members in that group, and we do get a lot of spam posts. So that you're not looking at spam posts all day, every day, which seems to be of late, sofa covers of all things. We moderate, you can't post without being approved. This is a members only group. So that means every person in this group has paid to be a member of MAREI. So it's got a little bit of restrictions to get in. If you're not a member, we're not going to approve you. That means we're not going to hold your comments and your posts for moderation. So if you come in here and post a property for sale, it goes live the minute you post it. We do moderate the group, and if we do find posts that are off topic, do not meet the rules that are sofa covers, we will delete them and ban the person from the group. All right, we have another place you can post properties. And as I'm going through this one, when you post a property on our website, our tools push it out to that Facebook group. It pushes it out to our Facebook page. It pushes it out to this private group. It also pushes it out to pushes it out to LinkedIn somewhere. I don't believe it goes in the group. I think it goes to our page. But this is our group, and you can join and you can make posts here about your properties. Same moderation here. We're a little slower on this page. We are not on this page 24/7 or this group 24/7 as much as we are on Facebook. So we're trying to grow this group. I'm not going to say it's the best one, but if you got an extra 2 minutes, post it here as well. So what do we do? How do we get all these properties to go out to all these different social media platforms? We use this tool, Publer. You can go read about it. It basically lets us have a feed from the MAREI website, an RSS feed, if you want to know what that is. And we track that within this tool, and that allows us to create a post and send it out to all of our social media platforms. All right, let's see where I'm at here on Word. make sure I'm in the right place. Okay, so when you post it, it goes out to all the social media. Where else does it go? Well, it's going to post on our website, which I talked about, and I kind of wanted to show you a few property posts so you know kind of what they look like on the platform. So as you're making your posts, you kind of have an idea of what you should be putting on those posts. I'm over here talking with my hands, and you're probably not looking at me, you're looking at the screen. So we're going to start with this property just to give you, for instance. So this is our property page. It's all the properties that all of our members have posted, or if they posted a property on their RIO's website somewhere else and it's in the Kansas City area, it pulls in here. So we can click on this and it's going to open up to that listing. Still, see up the top, it's still our page. But let's go and click one more time. We're going to click view on Angel's website, view on the personal page. And when that opens up, it looks like this. Okay, we got it. It gives you that notice every time. This is a free property page. So we've got Google ads everywhere. Usually they don't come up quite like that, but we have new Google ads every day. So this is a free website. So if you don't want those Google ads to show, you would have to buy a premium website from our hosting people. If you want to do that, great. If you don't, this is totally free. So what do you get on your website that's totally free? You get a homepage. Let's just open that up. What does the homepage look like? Homepage looks like this. So when they land, if you wanted to use this as your website, this is what your homepage looks like. All of your properties will be on the property list page. It has a sell your house page. So if you're marketing to motivated sellers, you could collect their information through the sell your house. It has a free report on foreclosures that you can that you offer. It has a way to collect buyers' information, and it has a contact us page. So that's what the free website looks like. But let's look at Angel's listing here. So we have the address, the status, it's available, it's for sale, the price, all of her pictures. Notice the landscape pictures work so much better. This was, I don't believe, landscape picture, but it was chopped off to become a landscape picture. So if you're using vertical portrait pictures, they will be cut off. I strongly recommend sticking with your landscape photos. They work much better. You also get a Google area. People can share this post through social media. This is her headline. She was doing a showing on February 14th. She has her phone number to reach out to her, more information, comps. And then this is the basic details that she's filled in, and we will show you how to do that. And as we scroll down, more Google ads. So you can tell this is a free investor web page, but I kind of wanted to show you some other postings just so you can see what they look like. Let's keep going. That's Angel's website. Let's go here. Where am I going? It's not giving me what I want. All right, so this is another posting on Minnesota RIA. It is as you can see, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, address, Google Map. And I'm going to say, I think we think this is not as a paid website. So this has a lot less Google ads on it, although that is a Google ad right there in the middle. So I'm not sure if this is a paid website or not. But let's just see if we can go to their personal website and see what that does. So this is his main website. And we still got Google ads, so this is still a free website. So that kind of gives you an idea of what some different pages look like. But where else does this go? We said you're borrowing our email list. So where does it go? We email it out as well. So the first email that goes out comes from mareimember.com. And this particular email, I believe, went out to around 3,200 people. 1,400 people opened it and 269 people clicked on it. So I'm going to give you some breakdowns. I don't know, that's a breakdown of a particular email. I'm not sure if it's this one. I just wanted to show you what an email looks like. So if you posted this on what date? So 9/21. So this is a really old email. So this one was posted on 9/21/2022. That evening of this property was posted on that day, and that evening it went out. So if you're putting this on in the morning, yeah, and you click it, you load your photos by the end of the day, so you have photos. Do some more things to it before the end of the day, but that creates this listing. It pushes it out to social media, and it emails it out later in the day. This was a breakdown of an email that went out in March. So this is the open rate of a property leads list that went out. So this particular email went out to 3,398 people, 1,481 opened it, and 269 people clicked on it. And I get a breakdown. I've never actually looked at this till yesterday. It gives me a breakdown. When I turned this to PDF, it didn't work very well, but it gives me a breakdown of where they clicked. They clicked on the top, they clicked on post a lead, see all leads, and join. I think that's about, say, 30 of the clicks. The rest of the clicks are, they clicked here on the address, here on the picture. See, that's a portrait photo. Sometimes it comes through, sometimes it comes out landscape. This is the preferred photo. They clicked on this address or these photos to get more information. So that shows you that out of the, let me go all the way to the top, the 269 people clicked. For the most part, those clicks were on property to learn more about property. This is the other email we send out. This goes out Friday mornings. This is our newsletter that comes out weekly. It has a little bit of information about whatever's going on this week, has the calendar for the following week, our next event, our next meeting, our next workshop, and then any new properties that happened this week. And for this email, it was this property. Right now, we're putting in bill tracking. So if you're worried about what's going on in Topeka or Jefferson City, we are tracking the legislative session, has all of our vendors, and then we have links to blog posts, or sometimes there's something really important that's in the news, so we will share that. That is our other email. That particular email, this one right here, went out to about 4,700 people. Our email list goes up and down a little bit, but 4,700 emails this went out to. This email was opened by 35% of the people, which is about 1,600 people opened this particular email. And whenever I look at the click-through rates where they clicked on the email, the majority of the clicks are usually on the property post. We get more people opening and clicking when there's a property in this email. So make sure and put some properties out there that you have for sale. We'll get more clicks on our email, more people reading it. So that's it for where all the property goes and how you're getting out to all of the MAREI list. But how do you activate your website? How do you post a property? So we're going to go back to mareimember.com. You need to be a member, a paid member. A free membership will not activate a website or allow you to post property. I believe you can come over here, find out about membership information. You can click on join now. Membership for a year is $99. Our monthly membership is $25. So if you join at a monthly membership just to market a property and you want to decide you don't want to be a member anymore, you can always cancel it. Although I recommend keeping it around, coming and doing the $99 a year. It's very well worth it. You'll find at least 2 or 3 meetings that you really want to attend, and it'll save you that from paying $25 a meeting. So check out membership. But to post and activate your property, activate your website and post a property, you want to sign in. This is what the sign in page looks like. And here we are, all signed in. You want to go to my dashboard, which I think I opened up. This is what the dashboard looks like. I have access to a premium website, so mine might have a few more buzzers and bells than yours, but basically this is what your dashboard looks like. And I say log in, explore. There's a lot of things in here, especially if you go to my account. Membership card, we really don't use much. This is where all your website stuff is. So to activate your website, edit it, probably says activate website if you haven't done so. I'm going to say the first time you log in and until you activate a website, it used to have a big old button right here at the top says activate your website. But this is where you would go for website, but you have frequently asked questions about how the websites work. Anything you've purchased that has a download, the member directory. So if you met somebody at the meeting and you know they're a member, but you didn't get their contact information, you can go to the member directory and look them up. No, it's not downloadable. It's a one at a time. You can message them through the system. But if you try to go and message everybody through the system all in one sitting, it will lock you out and you won't be able to log in anymore. We have a link for forms and contracts. The members forum takes you to that public Facebook group that we talked about. You can find out about discounts, our library, the how-to videos. Unless you have a premium website, it won't work, but you can find out about premium websites and premium features. If you get an email that talks about, hey, this is how the premium website works, go through that. It has a property analyzer tool, a demo webinar. The next one is March 21st. And then there's another one on April 18th. It would show up here in your dashboard, but you usually get an email every month inviting you to that until you tell it to stop. You can always tell it to stop. So let's activate our websites. So if you have an activation button on your website, you can click activate. I have already activated mine, so I'm going to click here. This is another way you can get to your properties, and your website is over here, or from my account, my website. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click manage website. That'll get me to the same place as the activate. And you want to come in and go through all the questions it has. I have a premium website, so I might have a few more site themes than you do. But what I'm showing you today pretty much all works the same. This is the link to your website. Really complicated. It's really hard to put that on a business card if you're actually using this for your website. So you can go to like GoDaddy and buy yourwebsitename.com and forward it to here. That way you have something pretty to put on a business card. I haven't actually done that. I don't use that as my main website. I have a website called caseyinvest.com, and that's my main website. But you can go in and pick out a theme, your tagline, your contact information, your company name, your address, your phone number, and where you want all the leads to go to. Are you a real estate agent? Are you a realtor? And I keep changing that to yes, and it keeps saying no. I don't know why. Let me try and edit that again. Maybe it's because I didn't put in my broker information. There we go. Help me get all up to date. I'm not going to go put in a logo right at the moment. I don't want to do that, but you can put in your logo for your realtor information. All right, so there we go. One thing you want to do before you ever leave a page, always make sure that you have saved. If there's a button that says save somewhere, save it. It looks like website subscription options. You can check that out. Don't know what that is. That's new for me. So there, we've activated our website. We want to see what it looks like. So we're going to click on our little link and see what that looks like. This is what mine looks like. And it's going to tell me every time I open a new page that use cookies. But this is mine. I have got a little bit more fancy. This is a paid website. So if you look, no Google ads. Property list. I don't know if it'll show any of my properties because I don't have any active anyway. So no Google ads. So if you pay them, the Google ads go away. Ignore that address because we no longer have that PO box in Leawood. I need to edit and update. So we've activated our website. We know what it looks like. Our next project is to go to our properties and add a property and get one active. I'm going to start off. I'm going to look at this property. So I clicked on go back. I'm going to click on my properties. I'm already got these open to save load time, but this is a property that I marketed way back in 2020. From 2020 to 2022, properties sold so fast that I never had a chance to market them, never had a need to market them. So we haven't put anything on here. But this is a property we did up in the Northland. Let's open this one up, and to edit a property, you click on the address that exists. And I'm going to go through this one just so you can see a filled out property listing, and then we'll go back and add an actual listing. So I'm going to edit this one so we can get into all of the little different areas of the listing. So click edit. And these are all the information it's going to ask for with property details. The type, is it for sale? Is it for rent? Is it a wholesale contract? Are you the individual owner? Are you the real estate agent? Are you an owner agent? Or is this a wholesale contract? Whatever it is that you need to tell the people. Remember, agents, if you own the property and it's not listed, you need to say owner agent. If it is listed and you own it, you don't have to disclose your owner agent. I usually do. You can just put real estate agent or wholesale contract. I really like people to know that when they call me, I own the property, so I make the decisions. So I like to tell everybody I'm owner agent. I don't know why you wouldn't want to, but maybe there's a reason. Add your price. Is that the total price? Is it per unit? What's your price? Monthly HOA dues. This house had none. We put in our address. The Zillow's estimate thing, I think, is a premium feature. I've just now noticed it, so it wasn't there when I made this listing, but if you have a premium website, I'm going to say you can pull in the Zillow's estimates. You can tell us the style, bedrooms, bathrooms, finished square feet, year built, basement style, how many garage stalls does it have, is it attached, other things that it might have, or you could type in something if it's not included, or you could just put it, we're including washer and dryer, refrigerator. We have a buyer incentive, we have a renter incentive. Headline. And I want you to take a look at this headline. As this goes out to the emails that I've talked about, as it goes out to social media, like I talked about, when it gets listed in various places, the headline is what people see first. They won't always click to find you and your website. So I would always, always, always put some kind of contact information in the headline. Go to my main website, Casey Invest, call Bob at this phone number, whatever you want, however you want them to reach you, put that in the headline. Or maybe you put click through to see more information. Please click on the photo to get more information. So they will click. You got to tell the people what to do. Then this is your property description. You can put way more information here. I also put where they need to go in the listing. This property was actually also listed on MLS as well, so I put that in the text. The other thing you might do if you're trying to build a buyer's list is you could add, hey, to get on my buyer's list, go here. This is a sample link that I put in the other day. I was playing with doing this video. And I believe putting in actual live links like this is a function of a premium website. But let's say we didn't have this. We just had, okay, I put it in there twice. So I have this little link and I want it in there. So if you have a premium website and you can make this link clickable, you would highlight it, click this little link button and put it in there again. And say open in a new window. If you don't have that capability, you might say copy and paste link. You gotta spell paste right for more information. Because you can still put the link in there, it's just not clickable. I believe you have to have a premium website to make that link live. The other thing, if you have a premium website, is you could put in a virtual tour. You could embed a YouTube video. As always, click Save Property Listing at the bottom. and then it shows you what it looks like. Some other things that you can do once you've made it live. I'm going to go back to edit. When you're first posting it, you're only getting the property details tab. After you've created the posting, then you get these other tabs. And what do these other tabs do? Photos. That's where you would upload a photo. So let's say we don't like this photo. We're going to delete it. We're going to put a different one on there. So we've deleted that one. You can move them around if you don't like your order, but you can go find another one. So you can go click and you can pull up any any picture that you like. I want to put this one in, click open, and it's going to take a while to upload because I know those pictures are too high resolution. I'm going to talk to you about resolution and making photos smaller in a minute. But that is how you upload photos. You can make default, so whatever picture you want to appear first on your listing, you can make different ones default. By default, the first one is your default, but you can make this one default. You could edit the photo if you didn't like the way it came into the picture. But notice how this one's really big. It's really high resolution. That's how you upload photos. Do we save property listing? Always want to do that. Of course, when I save, it's making me go click edit again. So I'm going to edit again. Come on, load. So we're back to edit. The next tab is administrative. What does that mean? Well, here you can do administrative tasks like an available listing, make it not available. You can make it canceled, pending, sold, too late. Those are all your options. I'm going to say this one's sold. It sold a long time ago. So I could put in sold information. It's not alive because it's expired. See, it expired this date. So it's not showing anymore. But if I wanted it to show some more, I all of a sudden say this was a rental property and I rented it back in 2021. But I wanted to put it back for rent right now. I could extend the publish date. And what does that look like? There, I've extended the publish date. So now I want to say sold. We want to make sure it says sold. What else can we do? We can come down here. This repair estimate, these two things are premium. We do not do the co-marketing here. But if you are part of the premium, you can create a scope of work and a repair estimate, and you can attach that to your listing. The other question I get a lot, hey, I put this property on, I already sold it, it's gone, I want to make the phone call stop, how do I get it off my website? This is your delete button right here. Then your next task would be to save. I'm not going to save it, so hopefully that'll keep it from going live. If you're going to have an open house and you want that to show up on all the, wherever the property might be, posting on the different websites, you can add your open house information. And then co-marketers, we don't do that here in Kansas City. So that is editing a property. Now let's go look at adding a property. Hopefully I can get there. That's not my next tab. That's not what I want. Yeah, let's go one more. Let's see if we get where I want. So we go into my account and go to my website, my properties. This is my properties page. We want to add a property. So if we click add a property, it loaded just as fast as moving to the next tab. This is where you land on add a property. You go in and add all of your information, just like I showed you in the real live property I already had going. But notice all those other tabs I was talking about aren't there yet. Once you publish and save at the bottom, then those other tabs will appear. Then you can add your property photos. You can add do your administrative tasks and make it active, add your open house. You can also, what was the other task we could do? Let's go look. See if I can find it. So we could do photos. We could do our administrative tasks and open house. So that's it. So that is what you would do when you're creating a live photo, a live listing. All right, so we've learned how to activate our website, We come in here. When we log in the first time, it's going to ask us to activate it. We can go to My Dashboard and access all of the information about the property website, either through the dashboard and my website over here, or through the buttons over here. We've learned where the Facebook group is, the public and the private. We've learned about the emails. There's a couple other things I want to talk to you about photos. So this is an SEO thing. Google does not like pages that take a long time to load. When it takes a long time to load something, people get bored, they go away, they leave, which is why I tried to pre-program in all of those links that we're going to, so you didn't have to watch it load. But if you have a very, very high resolution photo, those take longer to load. And for some reason, it throws some buyers off. There's a lot of different websites. I use Compressor.io. And just to give you a for instance, we're going to select a photo from the photos I was looking at earlier. I'm just going to go to the front one, click open. It pulls it in and then it compresses it, makes it smaller. It saved 70% on that photo. So I can download this particular photo and then put that on the website, and it will load 70% faster, I would assume. And if you can get it to load instantly rather than taking a second, nobody wants to take a second these days, and Google doesn't like you taking a second. So that's how to compress your photos. Some other tools that you might want to use at the MAREI meeting. There we go. My hair is a mess. But if you wanted to go to the MAREI meeting, bring flyers of your properties to the MAREI meeting, network. Hey, I've got this property for sale. You could wear a sign. Hey, I got a property for sale. Ask me about 123 Main Street. We had a guy there at the meeting on Tuesday. It was really cool. He had a clipboard. It was a really bright green clipboard with a sign on the back that says, ask to get on my buyer's list. And so he was going around the room and just introducing himself, saying, hi, how are you? What brought you to MAREI? Would you like to get on my buyer's list? And he was building a buyer's list that way. So hopefully you've got some ideas and you'll be able to use them in the future. But that is how you can borrow the MAREI buyer's list. See you next time.